Retirement is one of life's biggest milestones, but planning for it can feel overwhelming with all the advice and numbers out there. But what if we told you that there are only 3 numbers you really need to focus on to time your retirement perfectly? In this video, we'll break down these essential metrics, showing you how to simplify the process and gain clarity on your financial future. Whether you're nearing retirement or just starting to plan, these numbers will guide you toward a secure and fulfilling life after work. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. Importance of timing retirement perfectly. We must all agree retirement is one of the most significant milestones in life, marking the transition from years of hard work to a phase of freedom and fulfillment. But the question that looms large for many is, when is the right time to retire? Getting this timing right isn't just about stepping away from a job. It's about ensuring you have the confidence and financial security to enjoy the lifestyle you've envisioned. The truth is, timing your retirement perfectly can mean the difference between years of stress and a future filled with possibilities. However, navigating this decision isn't easy. Many retirees face a maze of confusing advice, unpredictable expenses, and the constant fear of running out of money. Social Security, pensions, healthcare costs, inflation. It can feel like a complex puzzle where every wrong piece creates more doubt. For some, the prospect of retirement is overshadowed by uncertainty. Will my savings last? Can I maintain my current lifestyle? What if unexpected costs derail my plans? These challenges can be overwhelming, leaving many stuck in indecision. But here's the good news. Retirement planning doesn't have to be a guessing game. There are just 3 key numbers that can bring clarity to this daunting process. By focusing on these simple yet powerful metrics, you can replace confusion with confidence. So let's start with the first number. 1. Income replacement rate. When planning for retirement, many people focus on their total savings. But here's the truth. Assets are only part of the story. What really powers your retirement is income. The steady, reliable stream of money that allows you to maintain your lifestyle without worrying about running out. Think of it as fuel for a journey. No matter how amazing the destination, you won't get there if you don't have enough to keep moving. To figure out how much income you'll need, a good starting point is the income replacement rate. For most retirees, this means aiming to replace about 70% of their pre-retirement income. But why not 100%? Because in retirement, certain expenses typically decrease. You might spend less on commuting, work-related clothing, or contributions to retirement accounts. At the same time, other costs like healthcare or travel may increase. The 70% guideline strikes a balance for many, but it's not a one-size-fits-all. High-income households, for instance, often need less than 70%. If you're earning $300,000 a year, your expenses may already be trimmed down to the essentials, especially if you've paid off significant debts like a mortgage or have no dependents to support. In these cases, replacing 50 to 60% of pre-retirement income might be sufficient. On the other hand, lower-income households may need closer to 100%, as a larger portion of their income goes toward non-negotiable essentials like rent, food, and utilities. Let's break it down with a few examples. If you're earning $30,000 a year, you might aim to replace $30,000 annually in retirement to cover basic living expenses. For someone earning $100,000, the target income may be $70,000. While on the other hand, a household earning $300,000 might only need $150,000 to sustain their lifestyle, thanks to reduced cost and high savings rate during their working years. But where does this income come from? For most retirees, the backbone of retirement income is Social Security, which generally replaces about 40% of pre-retirement income for middle-income earners. For someone making $100,000, this means roughly $40,000 annually from Social Security benefits, assuming full retirement age. Higher earners will find Social Security replaces a smaller percentage, while lower earners will see a more significant portion covered. To fill the gap between Social Security and your income needs, you'll need other sources like pensions, rental income, or savings. For instance, if Social Security provides $40,000 and you need $70,000 annually, the remaining $30,000 will need to come from other assets. Understanding this dynamic is crucial because retirement is about converting your hard-earned savings into a steady, sustainable income to fuel your journey for decades to come. Next, you will need to calculate how much savings you need based on your final salary, which is where the second metric comes in. 2. Retirement Assets Multiplier. When it comes to preparing for retirement, the big question many people grapple with is, how much do I really need to save? The answer is more straightforward than you might think. Aim to have retirement savings equal to 10 times your ending salary by the time you reach age 67. This rule of thumb provides a practical target to ensure you can cover your expenses throughout retirement, especially when combined with other sources of income like Social Security. The multiplier shifts if you plan to retire earlier. For instance, if you're looking to retire at 62 instead of 67, you'll need closer to 15 times your salary saved. But why the increase? It's because retiring earlier means funding a longer retirement while starting withdrawals sooner, leaving your investments less time to grow. For example, someone with a $90,000 salary at 67 would aim for $900,000 in retirement savings. If they retire at 62, that target jumps to $1.35 million. However, it's critical to calculate this multiplier accurately. Not all assets count towards retirement savings. Exclude home equity unless you plan to downsize or sell the property to fund retirement. Similarly, college funds for your children, emergency funds, or any savings earmarked for other purposes shouldn't be included. The focus should be on assets specifically allocated for generating retirement income. Getting this calculation wrong, either overestimating or underestimating, can have significant consequences. If you overestimate and assume assets like your home equity or an untouched savings account will fund retirement, you may fall short when those funds are unavailable. On the other hand, underestimating and saving too aggressively could mean sacrificing your lifestyle unnecessarily during your working years. The multiplier also helps you avoid chasing arbitrary savings goals like a blanket $1 million retirement figure. It's not about hitting a magic number. It's about saving in proportion to your actual needs. By sticking to the retirement assets multiplier and making adjustments based on your retirement age, you can create a plan that's both achievable and tailored to your unique circumstances. Now, with savings in place, the third number reveals how to withdraw smartly so your money lasts through your retirement. 3. Sustainable Withdrawal Rate. The sustainable withdrawal rate is a critical number for determining how much money you can draw from your retirement savings each year without running out. One widely used guideline is the 4% rule, which suggests that you can withdraw 4% of your portfolio in the first year of retirement and then adjust that amount annually for inflation. Research shows this strategy has a 95% success rate over a 30-year retirement, meaning that in most scenarios, your money should last. For example, if you have $1 million in retirement savings, the 4% rule allows you to withdraw $40,000 in the first year, or approximately $3,333 per month. In subsequent years, you'd increase that amount to account for inflation. This approach offers a simple framework and ensures retirees don't withdraw too much too soon. However, the 4% rule isn't without its challenges. Its main strength lies in its simplicity, but real life is often more complex. The rule assumes a consistent portfolio growth rate and doesn't account for market downturns or unexpected expenses, which can strain savings. Moreover, it was developed in the 1990s during a period of strong market performance, which may not reflect today's economic realities. For these reasons, many financial planners recommend dynamic withdrawal strategies instead. These approaches adjust withdrawals based on portfolio performance. For example, you might reduce withdrawals during a market downturn to preserve your savings, then increase them during stronger years. Other strategies include setting up a withdrawal range, such as between 3% and 5%, or using a bucket strategy, which segments savings into short-term and long-term needs. Combining these strategies with other income sources, like Social Security, creates a more robust plan. Now, how about we revisit the $1 million example? If your Social Security benefit is $30,000 annually and your 4% withdrawal provides $40,000, you'd have a total of $70,000 per year, enough to meet the needs of most retirees. For higher earners or those with more specific goals, additional sources like pensions or rental income may fill gaps. Ultimately, the sustainable withdrawal rate is about balance. It helps you avoid overspending early in retirement while ensuring your savings last. By using the 4% rule as a starting point and adapting based on your needs and the market, you can create a strategy that provides both stability and flexibility, giving you the confidence to enjoy the retirement you've worked so hard to achieve. Now that we have the pieces, let's combine them into a simple, actionable plan tailored to your unique retirement goals. Putting it all together. Bringing everything together requires a clear and actionable plan that balances your income needs, available resources, and the realities of retirement. The first step is determining how much annual income you'll need. A good starting point, as we had mentioned, is the 70% rule, replacing about 70% of your pre-retirement income. Next, assess your guaranteed income sources. Social Security is often the foundation. For example, if you've earned $100,000 annually, you might expect about $31,200 per year in Social Security benefits, assuming full retirement age. Some retirees may also have pensions or annuities that contribute to their guaranteed income. But let's assume Social Security is the only source here. The gap between your guaranteed income and your total need is where your portfolio comes in. If your target is $70,000 annually and Social Security provides $31,200, you'll need to generate $38,800 from your retirement savings. Using the 4% rule, you'd need approximately $970,000 in retirement savings to sustainably withdraw that amount each year. This framework provides a solid foundation, but it's essential to prepare for the unexpected variables. Inflation can erode purchasing power over time, so annual adjustments to withdrawals are critical. Healthcare costs, one of the most significant expenses for retirees, often rise faster than inflation and must be factored into the plan. Longevity also plays a significant role. Living longer than expected is a blessing, but it requires stretching your savings further. By combining a realistic assessment of your income needs, guaranteed sources, and a sustainable withdrawal strategy, you create a roadmap for a secure retirement. This approach not only helps you meet your goals, but also builds the confidence to enjoy the years ahead without constant financial worry. So, are you ready to start planning your perfect retirement? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights and videos like this one.